Hey guys, welcome back to another video from ChinaTech, and today I have another set of fake AirPods. These are the Langsdom T7R TWS AirPods. So are they any good? Let's jump in and find out. So Langsdom did actually send out these AirPods for me to check out, and just looking at the picture on the front, you can see it does seem like they do have a little button, as you can see in that picture, and this sort of arcing design, which is slightly different from the real AirPods. So it'll be interesting to see how they actually pull that off. Looking at the rest of the box though, you can see we have the T7R logo there, just some stuff, and then on the back, the picture, some specs as well. Nothing too interesting there. So it does look like they've sort of tried to go for an AirPods style box, but obviously, you know, there are quite a few differences as well. Let's open it up though and see what it's like inside. Alright, so peeling off the wrapping, and if we open them up, looks like we just have a whole lot of paperwork and the AirPods themselves. Let's just see what they've sent. An instruction manual. We'll put those to the side. And here are the AirPods themselves. They look a little funny. I don't know if that was deliberate. Sort of looks like a little face. But here they are. So I'll grab out the case first. And you can see it is a bit of a larger case. I have the case for my i12s here, which is a pretty good knockoff. And you can see it is actually somewhat larger than the i12's TWS case. I'll put those down though, and you can see inside it is empty for us to slot the AirPods in, and it looks like we have this little slot here on the side to charge them instead of on the bottom like we're used to seeing. Putting that down though, the AirPods themselves, so you can see they are obviously very inspired by the Apple AirPods, but as we were noticing at the start of the video, it is a slightly different design. So they do have these buttons, they are quite quiet, and they do have this slightly different design with this little hook. Maybe it'll keep them in your ears a bit better, I'm not quite sure. Overall, these do seem slightly bigger than the real AirPods. Again, I'll get out my i12 TWS AirPods for comparison. So if you've seen my older i12 videos, these are a pretty good clone, which I'm just sort of using for comparison. I don't actually have a real pair of AirPods, but you can see these Langsdom AirPods are slightly larger than these i12 TWS AirPods, and therefore the real AirPods as well, which is something to notice. So now I will just put these Langsdom AirPods into their case. We'll see how they go. So if I plug that one in there, plug that in there, you can see they are charging, which is good to see. So I might just shut that. You can see, oh, that's good. It's got a big magnet up there to keep it shut, which is pretty cool. I'll put that down, and let's see what else we get in the box. So lifting this inset up, we get this cable, and as well, this is pretty cool, this little pouch. So you can see, it looks like the AirPods are meant to go in here. There we are. And seal that up, and there you go. Nice cute little pouch to actually carry your AirPods with as well. So that is a cool little touch for Langsdom to throw into their AirPods. Alright, and I might just grab these AirPods back out of the little pouch, and let's have a go at actually pairing these into my phone and see how they sound. And there you are. So the T7Rs have just come up. I'll pair to those in Bluetooth, and there you go. It looks like these AirPods are now connected to my phone. I've got one in, and it just spoke to me. It said that it's also, you know, connected. So overall, that was a pretty easy setup process. It seems like they've just paired automatically to each other. The two AirPods have connected to each other pretty easily, and connecting to my phone was as easy as just opening up the Bluetooth settings. So now I'm going to actually, hop over to Spotify, and let's see how they sound. All right, now I've got something playing now on these AirPods. You can hear they do actually get pretty loud. I'll hold one up to the mic so you can hear. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty actually impressed with the sound quality from these AirPods. I was just had them into my ears and I was just listening to a few songs, and overall these do actually sound pretty good. I'll give them that. They do have some pretty good audio coming out of the actual AirPods, especially, you know, some other fake AirPods like my i12s don't necessarily have the best audio. So it was pretty refreshing actually to put these in and actually get a pretty good audio experience from these AirPods. So also what you can do, these buttons on the side of the AirPods seem to control the gestures. So like on my i12s, you can tap on the side, these use the buttons. So a single tap, there you go, will actually pause the track, which is pretty cool, and I can press it again to actually start the track again. We'll see if I double tap skips the track. There you go. So for that one, it was a single press just to plain pause, and a double press to skip track, which is some pretty handy little gestures that you can access. In terms of the actual design though, I've got to say I'm not particularly a fan. So maybe these appeal to you. Personally, I found that these are quite a bit bigger than the actual AirPods. I'll have a clip of them in my ears, and compared to the i12s even, these are actually quite large in your ear. You can really tell that these are fake just by how big they are. Not to mention the fact that this design is just, you know, it's a little bit strange. You know, the i12s have the tap on the side. They don't need buttons. So the fact that these do have buttons as well just really does sort of scream out fake. So, you know, if you ever saw my videos on the i7 TWS AirPods, these are sort of what they're reminding me of. Obviously the audio quality is a lot better, but you know, overall they do still have, you know, buttons. They do still have a slightly strange design. They are still quite a lot larger. These certainly are a little bit better built and a bit more premium overall, but you would certainly hope that. These are about 40 bucks on the Langsdom website, and at that price, I'm just not sure I can really recommend these. You know, looking at AirPods like the i12s, i13s, even the i10s, they just seem to be a bit better, you know, copies. If you're after great audio quality, then maybe you check these out, but really I think you could just get a $40 pair of, you know, some normal headphones and have a great audio experience. If what you're after is AirPods clones, then I just don't know if these are really what you're after. That's not to say that they're bad by any means. I'll definitely have a link to them in the video description where you can check out some more info, but really, as I was saying, I just feel like there's other AirPods that do it better for cheaper. So I'll have links to those in the video description. I'm mainly talking about the i12s, which are my go-to pair of fake AirPods. Those are the ones that I use quite a lot. You can definitely check out my videos on the i12 TWS AirPods as well. With that said though, that just about wraps up this video. Thanks again to Langsdom for sending these out. It was cool to check them out. And thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. Apart from that though, thanks for watching another video from ChinaTech, and I'll catch you in the next video.